Vice President Kashim Shettima has praised President Bola Tinubu for his decisive leadership, highlighting key economic reforms such as fuel subsidy removal and foreign exchange realignment as transformative steps towards making Nigeria a leading global economy. Speaking at the presidential villa in Abuja while receiving a delegation from the Harvard Kennedy School alumni, Shettima emphasized that the administration is investing in alternative energy sources and green technology to mitigate the effects of subsidy removal. He noted that the government recently approved 158 billion naira for the procurement of electric buses, cars and tricycles, starting with the Northeast before expanding nationwide. Shettima also defended the government's monetary policies, describing the unification of multiple exchange rates as a necessary step to curb corruption in the Forex market. The Vice President stressed that President Tinubu is focused on long-term economic stability rather than short-term popularity. The Harvard delegation, led by Shefi Kolade, sought insight into Nigeria's economy trajectory and reforms. Other government officials, including Finance Minister Wale Edun and Trade Minister Jumoke Oduwole, highlighted policies promoting trade diversification and reducing dependence on oil revenue. Edun assured that economic stability has improved significantly in the past 20 months, with inflation declining and exchange rates stabilizing. Special Advisor on Energy, Olu Vehinjan, also highlighted ongoing energy sector reforms aimed at attracting investment and boosting regional energy supply. The visit provided the delegation with first-hand insights into Nigeria's economic strategies and the government's vision for sustained growth.
Thank you so much. To our friends from Harvard, I would like to warmly welcome you once again to Abuja, the heartbeat of the Nigerian nation. When we assume the mantle of leadership, the greatest albatross around the neck of Nigerian governments over the past 50 years has been the subsidy on petroleum products. We came to a point whereby we either get rid of the subsidy or the subsidy will get rid of the Nigerian nation. There was a subsidy scam industry, a corruption-ridden industry. Nigerian fuel, PMS from Nigeria, goes to as far as Sudan because of the price differential. It goes to Central Africa and the whole coast of West Africa because it's one of the cheapest in the world. So my boss took the bullet, and we knew that if we failed to address the fuel subsidy scam within the first 3 weeks of the administration, we couldn't dare to do that again. In his inaugural address, he took the bullet and announced the withdrawal of the fuel subsidy. And we should know the consequences of unveiling a masquerade. They came after us. We stood our ground, and the fuel subsidy is gone. Yes, we are coming up with measures, social palliatives to address the issue of the subsidy removal. But most importantly, we are exploring alternative energy sources. We are investing massively on green technology. Electric buses, electric taxis, and electric tricycles. Just 2 weeks ago, the Federal Executive Council approved an expenditure of about 158 billion naira for the procurement of those items for the Northeast, and will be replicated in other sub-regions of the country. The realignment of the multiple exchange rates, it's found a very huge corruption industry again. There was a pushback. We collapsed the multiple exchange rate regimes. Our fiscal policies, our tax reforms, is also a very monumental decision by the government of President Bola Tinubu. Some of the decisions were very painful, very hard, harsh decisions. But as I said, leadership is not a popularity contest, but he's a good leader. And that's what leadership is all about. And we have to make this country work. So I can assure you that Nigeria is ready for action. For years, we have messed around the fortunes of our nation. But our greatest asset is not oil. No, it's not the lithium. Our greatest assets are our youth, the younger population. Gender empowerment.